Hello everyone, my name is Jess and welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel, my friends, and if you are new here, welcome. My name is Jess. So happy to have you here today. And if you like home decor and DIYs, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and that you hit the bell to get notified every single time that I'm going to be uploading new videos. It is something extremely important that you activate your notifications. So yeah, in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you 5 new DIYs that I made now for the Christmas season. And these DIYs are very neutral, but of course you can change the colors depending on the colors that you're going to be using this year. Let me know in the comments what colors you are going to decorate your home for Christmas now. So yeah, keep that in mind that you can change all of the colors. All of these DIYs have a very high-end look, but I was using only like Dollar Tree items and just things that I have around my home, and they turned out amazing. So I really hope that you can get inspired by these ideas, and if you like them, give me that big thumbs up. It really helps to support this channel. Let's see if you guys can reach 1,000 likes on this video. So if you like this video, make sure that you give that big thumbs up. I just hope that you like and that you enjoy this video, and remember to follow me on all my social media pages on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, what else, my webpage jazomy.com. we are posting every single week over there, and my other channel Jazomy Home, we're going to be posting a new video super soon, so stay tuned for that. The links are always in the description box of every single video, and if you like that other channel too, I'm going to be waiting for you over there so you can subscribe too. So yeah, let's get started.
For this project, I'm going to be using this star sign that you can get from Dollar Tree in the Crafters Square section all year round, and I think it's perfect now for the Christmas season. So I'm going to start by covering the hole that it has with some sparkling, and then I'm going to be painting this using my chalk paint in white color. And like always, to dry my projects, I like to use my heat tool. Works amazing. It makes the process so much easier and faster. So if you are planning to do so many DIYs for this Christmas season, you definitely need one of these. Next, I decided to make like a shiplap look on this star. I really love that, and I think it's going to look so good. And for that, I'm going to be using this electric tape that I get from Amazon. It's extremely cheap, so you can find the link in the description box. And I'm going to start putting these all over my sign, creating this shiplap look. Once I have that, I decided to make it a little bit more lighter, to make the lines lighter. So for that, I'm going to add just a small amount of paint on the electric tape, and then you can dry that with the heat tool. Next, I'm going to be using these 2 small pieces of wood. One is larger than the other one. I just have this at home, but you can use a Jenga block and it's going to work amazing too. And I'm going to give it 1 coat of these wax in antique color just to make the wood look a little bit darker. I'm going to be sticking these on my sign, and the longer one is going to be on top and the smaller one is going to be on bottom. And I'm going to stick these with hot glue. Once I have that part ready, you maybe can use your Cricut and add some decals on top of the wood pieces, or you can use these Scrabble letters that I just got from Amazon, and I'm so excited. I'm so happy for these. You can create so many projects, and I have so many ideas on mine. You get 200 of these Scrabble letters, and they are so inexpensive. Of course, the link of these is going to be in my description box. But yeah, I just love them, and I decide to create the word Merry Christmas, and I just stick those letters with hot glue on top of the wooden pieces that I just paint. And just for like an extra touch, I'm going to be sticking a rope on top of the sign, and you can hang these anywhere or you can put it on the wall. You have so many options, but this is how my project turned out, and I can't be more excited about this project. Hope you like it too. For the next project, I'm going to be using these natural wood slices that I also get from Amazon, and I use these for the fall season, but I'm also going to be using these now for Christmas. And the first thing that I'm going to be doing is to make a small hole with my drill on the top of these wood slices. Next, I just use my Cricut and create a decal that says fa la la, and I'm going to stick one word on each of the wood slices. This is how they look. And next, I'm going to be using these wooden Christmas trees. I think they are ornaments. You can get them from Dollar Tree. I think they're so cute, but I want to change the color, and for that I'm going to be using these spray paint that you can get from Walmart or any hardware store, and I'm going to spray paint these outside and then let it dry. And I'm going to be adding these Christmas trees between each one of the wood slices. I decided to make a really cute garland, and for that I'm going to be using these beads. You can get them maybe from Walmart or Dollar Tree or Amazon. Just in case, I'm going to leave you a link in the description box. But basically, I'm going to be adding this with a piece of twine and just form my garland, and I'm going to be adding 6 beads between each of the wooden slices and the Christmas trees. I decide to make some tassels, and I add one on each end of the garland. Once I was done, this is how my project turned out. You can add these to your mantle or maybe your entry table or any shelf that you have, and it's going to add a really nice touch. Give a thumbs up right now if you like this DIY. The next project is so cool. I'm going to be using these DIY ornaments that you can get at Dollar Tree, and I'm going to spray paint them with this matte river rock color that I love. I think it's so beautiful. It gives this matte finish, and I just love the color. So I'm going to spray paint these outside, and once they are completely dry, I'm going to be making a really good technique using some spray paint in metallic gold color. I'm going to be adding the spray paint on the water, and then I'm going to put the ornaments on the water, but I erase those clips by accident. But let me know if you want me to make another DIY using the same technique so you can see like the whole process. Let me know that in the comments. Once the ornaments are dry, I'm going to be adding the ball caps that I actually paint in black color just to give them a really good contrast. Now, you can leave the balls with the very metallic gold spray paint color, but you can make it look a little bit more like antique or like with a weather look using some wax in antique color. And I decided to do that with all of the ornaments that I have. As a final touch, I decided to make like a pattern or just to give it like a fun touch to these ornaments by creating small dots on top of the ornaments. And for that, I just used some black paint and I created the small dots, and I think they look so much better now. I'm going to be adding these this year to my Christmas tree, and I can't be more excited. They look so beautiful, high end, but I was only using these DIY ornaments from Dollar Tree. For this next project, you can use a foam board, you can use a piece of wood, or you can use cardboard like I did. And I'm going to be creating stars. I'm going to be making 3 stars, and I'm just using these stars that I just have as a template. And I'm going to be creating 3, but one of them is going to be a little bit larger, and then you just have to cut them. You can create more stars if you want. I'm only going to be using 3 for this project, and I'm going to be using this yarn that I get from Dollar Tree, and I love the colors. They are very neutral, but of course you can change the color of the yarn. Dollar Tree has so many options, and basically what I'm going to be doing is to cover all of the stars with the yarn, and each one of them is going to have a different yarn color, and you just have to focus and like cover all the star and just trying to cover the whole cardboard star. I did the same with the 3 stars that I have, but like I said, using different colors. Once all of my stars are ready, this is how they look, and you can use this in so many ways, as ornaments or just simple decor pieces, or you can add a ribbon or something like that and add them to your stockings. So you have so many options. I decided to use this old window frame that I DIY last year for Christmas, and I'm just going to be adding a small piece of this farmhouse ribbon that I get from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to hang my 3 stars from this window frame. Once I was done, this is how they look, and I really like these. It's super neutral. It's actually perfect for all year round, but I think they are just so beautiful now for Christmas. I'm going to be working this year with so many stars like everywhere in my house, and I think this is going to add a really nice touch to my decor. For this next project, I'm going to be using this wood frame that I get from a canvas, and I'm reusing this one, and I actually paint these with some wax in antique color, but now I just want to give it like an update, and for that I'm going to be using my sanding sponge, and I'm just going to sand all of like the edges of the wood, and this is going to make it look a little bit lighter on those areas, and it's going to give it like a really nice touch and more dimension to the frame, and it's going to look just a little bit different. And I really love to do these on all my, and I really like to do these on my, and this is something that I really like to do. And this is something that I just really like to do. Next, I'm going to be reusing a piece of whiteboard, and I'm just going to paint the backside with some chalk paint in a black color. I'm going to give these 2 coats of paint, and I'm going to be sticking these with staples on the backside of the wood frame. And this is how it's going to look for the moment. Next, I'm going to be using this wooden Christmas tree sign that you can get at Dollar Tree, and I'm going to give it like a darker wood tone. So for that, you can use wax or any stain that you have, or maybe any color that you want. And then I decided to add like some texture to these. So for that, I'm going to be using these non-slip rug underlay that you can get from a Dollar Tree, and it is a really big piece, and you can use it for so many projects. And I really like to do these because it's so easy to work with. So I decided to cover the whole Christmas tree sign using these, and I'm just going to add some hot glue on the back side, making sure that it have the shape of this Christmas tree. Like I said, I use this so many times, and it works so good for my projects, and I really like this, so I decided to add this to my Christmas tree sign. And then I just have to add some hot glue and stick these into my sign. From there, I decide to use this metallic word from Dollar Tree that says joy, but I decide to add some spray paint in this green tone, and then I just stick these on my Christmas tree. As a final touch, I'm going to be using this farmhouse ribbon that you can get from Dollar Tree. I'm just going to cut a piece, make a knot, and then I'm going to stick these on the top of my Christmas tree. And I really love how this project turned out. I think I'm going to be adding these into my mantle. It can look amazing with some Christmas trees and maybe other signs. Let me know in the comments which of these ideas and projects is your favorite now for Christmas. Let me know what colors you are going to be using this year to decorate your home for this season. And if you like these DIYs and you get some inspiration, please give me that big thumbs up. Remember that you can use these and add any color that you want to make it fit and match with your home decor. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Make sure that you are subscribed to this channel and that you follow me on my other social media pages, my webpage, and my other channel, Jazomy Home, guys. Thank you so much for all the love and support, and see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye, guys.